With the race this tight and Joe Biden leading in several of those key states, President Donald Trump has started setting the stage for an all-out legal battle, telling supporters early this morning that he wants to go to the U.S. Supreme Court. We saw that happen in 2000. How likely is it to end up there this year? LEX 18's Mike Valenti takes a look.
Like a lot of us, UK election law professor Josh Douglas was glued to his screen until the wee hours of Wednesday morning, when President Donald Trump emerged to falsely declare victory in the race. Douglas grabbed his phone and started tweeting, describing this moment as an existential threat to our democracy.
It's extremely concerning, and I think everyone of all sides needs to call it out for what it is, which is an attempt to delegitimize the integrity of our election system.
Douglas is one of many in a chorus of lawyers demanding that every valid ballot be counted, and he's imploring people, including the president, to be patient.
And I've been doing tons of interviews today telling people, look, I told you this is what was going to happen.
In fact, in recent weeks, he's accurately predicted how election night was going to go, warning that early in the night, we'd see a so-called red mirage. Republicans would appear to have the advantage in key swing states, but as the night wears on, there'd be a big blue shift, meaning the later totals would favor Democratic voters. That's because states like Michigan, Pennsylvania, and Wisconsin cannot process absentee ballots until November 2nd or 3rd. And this year, Democratic voters have preferred to vote absentee.
I'm gonna practice what I've been preaching, which is patience and let the votes be counted. Nothing is official until all the votes are counted and the election officials announce the winners.
And as we wait, Douglas is skeptical the U.S. Supreme Court would even entertain the idea of stopping the counting of valid ballots.
It takes 4 justices to agree to take a case and 5 to make a ruling. And I don't know if there are 4 justices who are willing to take a case like this that would ultimately decide the outcome of the election.
His most pressing concerns, though, are what he calls the president's incendiary language and the potential that Trump does not agree to a peaceful transfer of power.
There's no legal requirement of a concession, but it's traditionally expected so that we do have a peaceful transition. And it doesn't matter if he concedes or not from a legal perspective, but I think when you rile up your base by claims of fraud without any evidence whatsoever, that becomes concerning.
Finally, Douglas wants people to remember candidates do not determine if they win. The votes do. In Lexington, Mike Valenti, LEX 18 News.